reasons. We're going to try to pair up our radio broadcast with our video broadcast. And, folks, he's one of the hardest working guys out here, Mr. Paige Finley. I want to say hats off to Coach Finley for doing this all year long. It started out with just mainly our family members with the stream, but now it's wide open. Anybody can go to it, enjoy Battling Billie softball, and we've got the regional finals, guys. Archie Yansky, Paige Finley, J.D. Rose with you here. Looking forward to it. We're getting close. First pitch. They're introducing the players right now. You might be able to hear them in the background, and, of course, you can see them on our video as well. We're taking on Navarro. Our record right now is 35-9. Navarro's 34-8, I believe.
Yes, 34-8.
Beautiful day for softball. Paige, not a lot of breeze out there.
No, it's actually calm, and last I saw it was supposed to be pretty windy, but there's no wind.
We're here at Tripping Springs, Texas. Beautiful day. We're about to introduce our Battling Billies. We're going to take a quick break on the radio end of things, and we'll come back right here at TexasRadio.net. We'll be right back.
Well, friends, before we get started on the radio broadcast, again, I wanted to give a quick word of appreciation to our sponsors here. First of all, to the fine folks out at Bee Creek Communications for bringing us a half inning of this top half inning of broadcast. Also, before I forget, just in case I miss them, I also want to thank the fine folks over at Bob Price Auto Group for their sponsorship of a half inning. So both Bee Creek Communications making things possible for us to broadcast at the high school, and also Bob Price, the $200 donation to a half inning of support. So both you guys, boys over there at Bee Creek, and also the fine folks at Bob Price Chevrolet, thanks so much for your sponsorship and support of Battling Billie softball here on UnitedSoftball.com. We're going to be off and on with the radio station tonight as well, so about to switch that. I'll bring the lineups in just a second. Can we bring our lineups up?
First base, number 21, AJ Davis.
We appreciate y'all watching. I know there's some watch parties out there, and we appreciate y'all listening as well to TexasRadio.net and United-Softball.com. Like I said, Coach Paige Finley, one of the hardest working guys out here. He's been out here since noon today, running wires, getting things ready for the video side of things. Yeah, like I said, they're announcing the Battling Billies right now.
And number 20, Jessica Stewie.
This is going to be your starting lineup for Fredericksburg. Leading off for Fredericksburg, second baseman Maddie Finley. Mia Torres batting second. Shortstop, Ashlyn Weinheimer, the left fielder. Carly Reyes will be your designated player tonight. Lots of folks made the drive from Fredericksburg. I left off on Carly Reyes, your designated player tonight. Kate Wenzel out in right field. Grace Dicker third base. Ella Weinheimer will be in the circle tonight for the Billies. Cameron Robinson behind the plate. Carly Nebgen center field. And A.J. Davis flex and first baseman. And for Navarro, your lineup and starting lineup, and your batting lineup as well. Ashley Frederick, number 6. Bailey Stanzione. Alyssa Hernandez. Sydney Booker. Alexis Valdez. Haley Ortiz. Emily Hinkleman. Sydney Stevens and Lindsey Gresham for the Navarro Panthers. They're going to be up to bat first. And leading off for the Lady Panthers is going to be their shortstop. Ashley Frederick going to be leading off for the Panthers. I understand she's a pretty strong leadoff, and she's got quite a few steals, right, Archie?
Yeah, she's got about 35 steals on the season. Hadn't been caught very many times, so we've got to keep her speed off the base path.
I think one of the keys to victory tonight is to keep her, like you said, off the base path tonight. Billies look fired up. They look relaxed tonight. You can see them out there high-fiving, having a good time. We're just about ready to roll. It's the regional finals. The winner advances to state, and it's your Lady Billies against the Lady Panthers.
First at bat for the Navarro Panthers, number 15, Ashley.
And leading off, like I said, the shortstop, Ashley Frederick.
All right, fixing to get ready for the first pitch here. Ella's got her sign. First pitch of the game. Strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, that's Ella's curveball. She uses that quite a bit. The movement pitches instead of just straight fastball, and she painted that corner pretty well on that one.
Foul ball down the third base line for strike 2.
We'll take that, working ahead 0-2 in the count here early. Certainly don't want to get the leadoff batter on right away and put pressure on our defense. We want to put pressure on their defense, and that's what our team is pretty darn good at. We got a lot of sticks in our lineup.
0-2 on the batter. Ella's got her sign. And she fouled it off to the third base side again. Still stays 0-2.
Wonder if you throw in an off speed here perhaps, or maybe a screwball in and a little jam sandwich, maybe make her pop it up. Let's see what Coach Hall dials up.
Saved at first base. Ground ball to shortstop, and she beat it out at first base. Right over Ella's outstretched glove.
I'm going to have to kill the stream for a second on the video side, Dwayne, but I'll be right back with you.
It's on here right away. That's going to bring up number 2 for Navarro. That's Bailey Stanzione, the center fielder.
Got another slap hitter here for Navarro. The runner at first base, nobody out.
Let's turn a double here.
Good ball. Fly ball to the bunt to Grace Dicker for out number 1. And keeps the girl at first base.
Grace was playing up in her pocket, literally, and pay dirt. Hit right back to her. So 1 down with a runner at first.
And what I've got out of the scouting report, this is their best batter in their lineup. So got to be careful with this batter right here.
Yeah, we heard she did some damage against Bernie. She drove in most of their RBIs. So pitching around her may not even be too bad.
Well, the umpire's got a tight strike, so I ain't going to call it out there in the lake. So
the lake or the ocean, right?
Yeah. Ball 1 on the batter. That one was on the plate for strike 1 on the outside corner. Evens the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. A lot of ones on the board right now. We appreciate you joining us, audio and video here.
Ground ball foul towards third base side. To get ahead of her, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Our pitchers have been doing a good job this year. They haven't given up too many runs at all. I don't have their official ERA, but I bet Paige Finley does. But they have been doing just fantastic throughout the playoffs here in the postseason.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, 1 out. Way outside and high for ball 2. Evens the count 2-2.
During the LaGrange radio broadcast and the video, they didn't know much about the Billies. They said we were all offense during that first game, and then they came back towards the end of the series saying they got a good offense and a good defense.
To third.
Here's Ella Weinheimer's
That was
pitching
foul ball.
statistics:
Was off the
14 wins, 5 losses, 5 saves in 128 innings, 92 strikeouts, and a 2.11 ERA on the season.
There you go.
So we still got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out on the batter.
1 out.
Base hit to right field.
Maybe.
She's
She's
gone.
thrown out at first base. Never mind on the base hit.
How many
Wenzel
times?
throws her out at first base.
How many times have we seen Kate Wenzel with a cannon out there in right field do that, guys? That is just a huge play from Kate Wenzel out in right field.
So we got 2 outs. Runner in scoring position at second base.
Sydney Booker.
And Sydney Booker coming to bat for the Lady Panthers.
Your right fielder takes away a base hit. Love it.
Strike 1 on Sydney. Looking.
Nice to see Ella settling in early here. Sometimes it takes her a while to get warmed up. She came out ready tonight so far, knock on wood.
We got 1 strike on the batter. 2 outs. A little bit outside for ball 1.
So 1-1 the count. With 2 outs, no score for our radio folks. You video folks may have to hear me set things up from time to time for the folks listening on the radio.
Ball a little high.
Just barely missed the top of the zone.
Yeah. Which I like the umpire. If he's going to have this zone, I think Fredericksburg can hit.
Cam did a good job trying to give Ella a little help on that one, but umpire didn't bite.
Fly ball.
Kate.
Out to the Kate in right field. She's camped under it for out number 3. So the ladies, Billies keep them scoreless in the top half.
All right, we're going to take a quick break right here at TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com.
And while we take that little break right there, I'm going to go ahead and give a word of appreciation to our sponsor of this bottom half of the inning. We've got, as I mentioned, Beat Creek Communications at top half, but here we got Bob Price Auto Group coming through for us with a half inning's worth of broadcast for you here on Billie Softball on UnitedSoftball.com. Appreciate Lance and Dennis Hahnemann there over at Bob Price Chevrolet helping us in some big ways. Appreciate y'all and your support. Good first half inning. Brad Holland. He's got, let's see what angles Brad got for us today. Hey Dwayne, if I'm talking right now, it's not coming live on your radio, is it? Okay, good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, sure.
And now we get to see what Navarro's all about. Hopefully we get our sticks going early here, guys.
Early and often.
Yeah. With some deer regularity.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, enough of Coach Holland. Let's go back to our pitch cam there.
And in the circle for Navarro is number 22, Alexis Valdez. Scouting reports that we've gotten, she throws a lot of drop balls. Not sure about off speed, but we do know she throws that a drop ball is her main pitch. her bread and butter, if you will. She's got a little backspin on the ball, too. You notice when she releases, she flips that wrist back and puts a backspin on the ball. At least on that warm-up pitch, it did.
Looks like she's throwing her last warm-up pitch here. Catcher throws it down. We're going to get ready for Rattling Billies to step up to bat. We have Maddie Finley leading off for the Lady Billies.
Finley with a 441 batting average, 9 doubles, 4 triples, 22 stolen bases on the season so far. She's been getting on regularly at 490 on base percentage.
Yeah, she's been a fantastic leadoff for the Billies. She's done a tremendous job all season long from the get-go.
So here we go, fixing to see our first pitch on the offense.
See if Maddie can be a spark plug early for the Billies. Put the pressure on that defense right away.
Maddie looks at strike one.
Pitcher doesn't have blazing speed, but she's got a lot of spin, and she hits her spots very, very well. She's probably hitting about 58, something like that.
Foul tip on Maddie.
Yeah, it was an outside pitch there. Maddie looked like she was expecting something a little closer over the plate.
Yeah, that one kind of curved late. That was a curveball. It curved in there late, which being 43 feet away, it's not like baseball. You do get a late break on your pitches here in softball.
You see she's at the front of the box.
Ball a little high. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddie.
Our Lady Billies have tied the furthest that a softball team has gone. The 2009 team did it with Coach Jimmy Reich now and Scott Vasquez, sorry.
Vasquez, yeah. Rounds back to the pitcher, to first base for out number 1.
Up next for the Billies, number 10, Mia Torres.
Well, Torres has come to the plate now. Here the goods on Torres, 264 batting average, 11 stolen bases, 15 RBIs, and a 391 on base percentage. Need to get one of these Billies aboard here, don't we?
Yes, for Ashlyn Weinheimer on deck when
Exactly.
you get one on board. Mia looks at strike 1.
We had our small ball working in the Rio Hondo series, so I expect to see some of that here, but you just never know when Coach Hall's going to pull it out. She likes to keep the defense off balance.
Ball outside, on the drop ball outside. Evens the count 1-1.
Very rarely does Mia swing at a first pitch.
It happens about 2 times every 10 years.
Ball outside.
She knows how to make them work, let's put it that way. She does a good job of getting on the bases.
Absolutely. I am really glad we've got I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy we've got a umpire with a tight strike zone. I don't want the river, I don't want the ocean. And he seems to have a pretty tight strike zone, so I like that. That plays into our hand.
All right, we got 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out on Mia. And Mia grounds the ball, foul, third base side, to even the count 2-2.
Did Coach Hall have to do a little dance there?
It wouldn't hit that hard, but she's had some screamers during the year.
Oh, boy, has she ever. My goodness. They would have knocked me out. I can't move very fast.
She's a little more fleet of foot, Dwayne.
It hits Mia in the batter's box, so we get our first base runner on.
There you go, with 1 out. Like you and I always say, Archie, I don't care how they get there.
Just get there.
Just get there, baby. That's going to bring up one of our sluggers, Ashlyn Weinheimer. She has been on fire. The big grand slam in the LaGrange series to seal that deal.
Ashlyn, 441 batting average, 15 doubles, 9 home runs, 58 RBIs, and she gets on half the time she goes to the plate, so not too shabby.
That's good stuff.
Shows
we're going to test the catcher right off the bat, and Mia gets a stolen base. That's a good job.
Our base runners, they're not scared to dive. In fact, I think they practice on a slip and slide at home, I guess, because they love diving. That was a good play there from Torres to get to second in scoring position for the Billies.
So we got 1 out, got Mia in scoring position, and a hot hitter up the bat, Ashlyn Weinheimer.
And Ashlyn's ahead, 1-0.
Ball outside.
2-0.
2-0. She's not one to come inside to this batter.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Well, she may have to here in a minute if she wants to get a strike. So Ashlyn's going to be ready.
The 2-0. Ball out
Still
again.
outside. She's not going to give in. As long as Ashland don't give in, we're in good shape.
3-0 the count. This is a great way to start here.
We've got hot-hitting Carly Reyes on deck.
She hit 2 homers in the Rio Hondo series.
That's right down the pipe for strike one. 3-1 on Ashland.
And Reyes knocked the cover off the ball, too.
Yeah, she hit, 2 bombs in back-to-back games? A homer in each.
Ooh.
Ashland took a big
Swing and a miss.
Yeah. May have been out in front of that one.
Yes, she was way out in front.
Full count on Weinheimer.
She had a cut on it just a little early. See if she can make the adjustment on this pitch.
She's good at adjusting.
Foul ball.
Zero.
Side.
0 in on it, Ashland. There you go.
Well, it's going to take us a little bit. We've been seeing fast pitchers the last 2 series, so we have to kind of wait on this pitcher.
Still full count on Ashland Weinheimer with 1 out.
Oh.
Swing and a miss for out number 2. Let's see if Carly, her teammate, can pick her up right here and get a key 2-out hit right here.
She took a little bit off that curveball. You can do that. You just take one finger off the ball, and you can slow the speed down a little bit, and that's what she did on that curveball.
Yeah, Reyes having a great year. 359, 4 doubles, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs, 457 on base percentage.
Strike one on Miss Reyes. Looking.
Billies have had a lot of 2-out. They've scored a lot of runs with 2 outs, so let's see if we can do it here.
Ball outside. 1-1. Mia almost caught him sleeping there. She was going to do a delayed steal, but the catcher stopped just in time before she threw it back to the pitcher to stop Mia from going to third base. So we got 1-1 on Miss Reyes. 2 outs. Ball outside.
So 2-1 the count now on Carly Reyes.
She keeps flirting with outside corner. Carly does have a little bit of pop going to the right side, too. Ooh, swing and a miss for strike 2. She's taking some off with some of her pitches. She's getting us way out in front.
Yeah, it's more of an off speed than a changeup, so she might have 3 gears. We're going to have to watch that, too. She hasn't showed a changeup, but she certainly has taken a little bit off of it, for sure.
Got 2-2 with 2 outs. Carly Reyes fouls it off. Remains 2-2.
As you would expect in the regional finals, got us a tight ball game here so far. But the Billies are threatening here with a runner at second. Mia Torres over there.
2-2 on Miss Reyes. And that's a drive right up the middle, and Mia should score on that. Base hit up the middle, and Mia does come home with our first run. Billies take a 1-0 lead on Reyes' single up the middle.
That's the way we draw it up, right?
Yes. Now we've got Kate Winslow stepping up the bat. Let's see if Kate can check in this game. She's struggled a little bit at the plate, but I say Kate is due.
For the rest of my life, when somebody says, hit it hard somewhere, kid, I'm going to think of Kate Wenzel for the rest of my life. I think she's taken out 2 shortstops and a third baseman this year. She can plumb hit the ball.
And just about taken out Coach Hall several times.
Well, that's true, too.
Yeah, Wenzel with a 377 batting average, 5 doubles, 7 bombs, 36 RBIs, and a 403 on base percentage. She's driven in a whole bunch of runs there, as you can see.
Well, I'll tell you what, this run is huge for the Billies to get on the board first and not go into the top of the second with the goose egg on the board, putting a little pressure slowly but surely on on Navarro early.
Strike 1 on Kate.
A rare inside pitch.
Yeah, they see her. They say they had seen that it was effective in the last series. The Navarro coach was scouting us, so they're going to kind of keep it in on Kate, or try to.
0-1 the count on Wenzel.
And Kate gets a base hit. Oh, just a little bit foul.
That was close. It looked like it just drifted, unfortunately. But, hey, good idea. Straighten it out a little bit.
So 0-2 on Kate with 2 outs and Miss Reyes at first base. So it looks like they're trying to work inside on Kate. Ooh, Kate rips one of the third baseman, but she put her glove up and said, look what I found.
But the Billy's going to run on the board, and they're leading. Bottom of the first, 1-0. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net.
Right, and with that lead, that gives me an opportunity here at the between the first and second inning to thank one of our sponsors. And the top of the second belongs to Hinkey's Incorporated. Sure appreciate Hinkey and Mr. and Mrs. Hinkey and their proud sponsorship of Battling Billy Softball here on UnitedSoftball.com. That's this half inning of broadcast. We've had so many generous donations come in this last week. The better the Billies do, the more excitement there is. And we've had some sponsors just today come through with helping us purchase some of this new equipment, and I sure appreciate that. About how much time more we got, Coach? Yeah, about how much more time do I have? Okay, well, let me thank some of these fine folks. Mr. and Mrs. Holland, Brad Holland's parents, came through with a good donation. That was big help. Barrett and Christine Dicker. Hill Country Propane, huge $200 gift today. The McGregors, Henry and Kathy Dicker, Dawn and Nancy Dicker, and the Attic Storage there on South Washington. So sure appreciate all those folks, their sponsorships.
And we're back now, joining our broadcast. This is fun. TexasRadio.net and United-Softball.com.
All right, fix it. Start the top of the second inning here. Billy's up 1-0.
Top of the second, here we go.
Ball a little bit high. Just missed that high strike.
And batting right now for Navarro, the pitcher, Alexis Valdez. For our radio listeners, Navarro in purple tops with yellow trim and black pants. The Billies in their white pants and red and white tops, red socks. Since we're simulcasting here, let's give our radio listeners a visual.
All right, she fouled that one off to even the count 1-1.
Big crowd came over from Fredericksburg. That's appreciated.
Fly ball to left field. Ashlyn Weinheimer camped under it for out number 1.
Yep. The left 7 right there. We'll take that.
Our pitchers pitch to contact, and they do a good job of it, too. Getting them to pop it up, pop flies, grounders. And that was a good one there. Ashlyn Weinheimer, great job out there in left field.
1 out. Top of second. Pitch 1 is a curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. Move the count, no balls, 1 strike. Ball a little bit high. Even the count 1-1.
Haley Ortiz is your batter. She's the third baseman for Navarro. One out, nobody on.
Ground ball, Grace Dicker, third base, over to first base for out number 2.
Two down with nobody on. Billy's with a 1-0 lead. Top of the second. Cam holding up some numbers. She's the captain out there. As she's supposed to be directing them, and she's doing it.
Ella's doing a great job of getting ahead of these batters and making them hit her pitch.
What a difference that makes.
Yes, it makes a huge difference when you get ahead of batters.
Well, I would say if you get ahead, you can pull a little junk out of the trunk, too. Have a little fun in there.
So she fouled that one off to the first base side for strike 1. 2 outs. So she's ahead of this batter.
That's Emily Hinkleman, the left fielder, batting for Navarro. Just missed that outside corner.
Just misses, right. 1-1.
So, Archie, you as an umpire, does it look like he's giving about one ball off the plate there, or two?
He's pretty tight.
Pretty tight, maybe one ball?
Yeah, maybe a half. Ground ball again to Grace Dicker. Over to A.J. Davis for out number 3.
That's how we write it up right there.
So the Billies do it. 3 up, 3 down. We'll be right back. TexasRadio.net and, of course, United-Softball.com.
Well, this is a ton of fun, y'all, but it's a lot of work, too. I'll do my best to keep switching on time. I'm trying to focus on, rather than more audio coming from me, let the audio come from these guys and work on the video as best I can. We're going to the bottom of the second, and I want to thank Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, the Ottmers family over there, the Schnelli's family, all the fine folks over there at Mr. Gaddy's, staying late to feed us. That decaf tea over there is one of my favorites, especially late night after long practice with the boys or the girls for United. And so just really appreciate Mr. Gaddy's Pizza. So thanks for your sponsorship of this half inning of softball here on United-Softball.com. Yeah, you can talk all you want. Yeah, that first pitch is coming in there. You might want to capitalize on that one. Yeah, we're already switched, so take your time.
Quite a few other players, and Coach Jimmy Reichnow was the head coach back then.
Strike one on Grace Dicker on the inside corner.
She keeps coming right at us on that first pitch, doesn't she?
We got the jump on that first pitch.
I agree.
If it's there, nail it, right?
No balls, one strike. Ball a little high. Even the count 1-1. The only one she didn't throw a first pitch strike was to Ashley Weinheimer, I think.
Bring some goods up here on Dicker real quick. 363 batting average, 12 doubles, 4 triples, 29 RBIs, 416 on base percentage, but she's got a couple of strikes on her now. We needed to go to work.
Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes. She was kind of fooled on that pitch, a half swing. So, no, Grace Dicker, 2 strikes doesn't bother this young lady.
No.
Ball outside, 2-2. That lady was used to getting that pitch called a strike against Bernie, and she's not getting it tonight, so that's a good thing.
That's what I was telling you. I'm relieved we got a umpire with a tight strike zone. It plays into our hand.
Grace Dicker, soft grounder to the pitcher, over to first base for out number 1.
That's how we started the first inning.
Ella Weinheimer up to bat now for Fredericksburg.
Ella Weinheimer.
And Cameron Robinson will be on deck for the Billies. Billy's leading it 1-0 here. Bottom of the second. Nobody on, 1 out.
Ella steps in.
296 batting average for Ella. 2 home runs, 7 doubles, 27 RBIs.
And she's going to get a base hit. Left center field.
Atta girl, Ella.
Well, she was due. She struggled in the LaGrange series. She struggled in Rio Hondo, and she was due. So good hit there from Weinheimer to get a little spark going here in the bottom of the second.
We're going to get a courtesy runner for Miss Ella Weinheimer. And softball, you get a free courtesy runner if you are a pitcher or a catcher.
So Olivia Finley is going to be running for the Billies.
Coming in for the Billies, courtesy runner number 2, Olivia Finley.
Coach Hall having a little word out there with Cameron. See what they're discussing.
Let's see.
Planning this at bat here.
Let's see what we do here. What would you do, Mr. Finley?
Well, there's no doubt what I would do, but I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. 214 batting average, 2 home runs, 7 stolen bases, 321 on base percentage.
That outside, high and outside.
Wait a
what the?
He called that one a strike.
A Grenader call. Little delayed action there.
So, strike one on Miss Robinson. A little further outside. We didn't go fishing, so it's 1-1.
Our batting lineup's pretty strong through and through. Most of our batters very patient as well.
So we got 1-1, 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Again,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Archie, she took a little bit off of that one again.
Yeah, she was out in front of it, Cameron was.
Pitcher doing a good job of changing speeds, keeping us off balance a little bit.
Foul tip in the box. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitchers just take one finger off the ball. It'll slow it down a little bit. The pitchers that have 3 speeds are the most difficult pitchers to hit. If you can get 3 speeds.
Cameron in a bit of a hole here, 1-2.
She steps out of the box, looks over at Hall.
Coach Fenley knows just as well as I do. Hitting is all timing, and that's what a pitcher's got to do is keep batters off time. She is out.
Yeah,
because first base was occupied.
But Olivia was able to take second base on the pass ball, so we'll have runner at second with 2 outs.
Well, at least these umpires didn't call interference on that. They called a double play.
Didn't make her go back. Oh, yeah, didn't send her to the dugout with a double play. Yeah.
I was going to bring up Carly Nebgen. She has had a hot bat the past couple of series.
You ain't kidding.
She has been just on fire. See if she can keep that trend going.
Swing and miss. No,
pitch.
Foul ball. I thought it was swing and miss. Sorry about that.
I like seeing Nebgen aggressive. I like seeing Nebgen in there aggressive, swinging at the first pitch. I like it.
234 batting average, triple, home run, 4 stolen bases, 306 on base percentage. So you're right. She's been getting it done as of late.
Swing and miss.
That's what makes this team so. Sorry, guys. That's what makes this team so dangerous in so many different angles of the game. I mean, when somebody's down a little bit, you got another player that comes in and steps up and gets it done. They are a true team.
Well, I wish you would turn on one because that left fielder's no respect for her. Left fielder's playing awful shallow, and she can hit the ball pretty deep that way.
Well, that one high and outside.
Kind of see that left fielder in the frame here on the video side. She is playing pretty shallow. Let's go, Nebby.
Ooh, she pokes it out.
How about that?
And we're going to try to score Miss Finley from second base, and she is going to score. And Miss Neptune is going to be safe at second.
Carly Neptune, I got goosebumps. She is having one heck of a postseason here for the Billies, and it is huge how Carly's been stepping up in the postseason.
There you are, another 2-out hit for the Lady Billies.
And she punches it out opposite.
Yeah, speaking of punch, I think that's worth a fist bump.
All right, yeah.
Good stuff right there.
Way to hit the ball out to right field.
Brings up the top of the lineup, Miss Maddie Finley.
So the Billies 2-0.
Strike on the inside corner on Maddie.
Little run support's going to be nice too. That Rio Hondo game just couldn't get any run support going in that game 1, but the Billies coming alive here early.
On an inside fastball or something inside.
Yeah, it looked like that might have had a little inside spin on it. I'm thinking screwball. Does she have one of those? It had a little inward tilt, but
0-2. Outside for ball 1.
Another curve.
Got a runner in scoring position. Nepkin has a little bit of speed on second base. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddie Finley. Swing and a miss for out number 3.
Always that off-speed pitch there again, but the Billies get another run across. 1 in the first and 1 here in the second to lead it 2-0. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know what to say about all that. But I do know what to say about going to the top of the 3rd inning. And a word of appreciation to DR Welding and Construction for their sponsorship here on Battling Billy Softball on UnitedSoftball.com. DR Welding, Inc. FHS.com is where you can find them online. Northern Towns where you can find them. You have any metal building construction needs whatsoever, go check out Donnie Ray.
If I come down here,
Give
go
him a
right
call,
ahead.
see how he might help you out. Good stuff.
There's even room if you want to climb up on top and get a little bit of elevation. Whichever, however. Like I said, it's
Might help him to catch up here. Weinheimer got a base hit to center. Did Weinheimer get a base hit to center or left? And then
I mean, I just go up and point.
Robinson.
So he's the one that's got everything set up and figured out. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I watched some of that yesterday.
Go ahead.
We're just glad that we can do it for people who can't make the trip.
That's Sydney Stevens. She's the first baseman for the Lady Panthers.
See if Ella can keep the trend of first pitch strikes. Yes, she did.
Her curveball's working tonight. It's painting that outside corner.
So we got strike one.
Ella can throw a curve that over the outside of the plate. She can also throw one wide when she needs to get them chasing. Good strike there to work ahead here.
Foul ball straight back at us.
Almost in the box.
Almost in the box here. I was ready to protect Dwayne, but it didn't quite come in yet.
I was shoving him in front of the ball. My
You were
bad.
shoving in front of the ball.
It almost hit my computer. But it didn't.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh, nice,
man.
nice
Painted.
location on that.
Yep.
Very nice location. It was close to a strike, but the umpire says, no, don't like it. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. It was too close to take. I don't know how she took it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You read my mind.
Fly ball to the left field on the foul ground, and Ashland is under it for out number 1.
Yeah, another F7.
Ashland covered some ground. Ashland's really good at reading the ball out there. It was hit foul, but she's able to get there and get the out for the Billies.
Lindsay Gresham.
Brings up number 3, Lindsay Gresham.
Second baseman, I believe.
Yes, second baseman, number 9 hole in the lineup. Ball a little high.
Yeah, just barely missed the top of the zone there.
So 1-0 the count.
1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
Same pitch.
Same pitch, and Ella didn't get it again. I mean, the umpire's consistent. That's all you want for an umpire is to be consistent. So far, he has been. So 2-0. That one, she's going to get called strike on.
The umpire scared me on that one a little bit. He did the delayed call again, and I was like, dude, come on. Okay.
2 balls, 1 strike. You got to kind of watch his shoulder. The shoulder shrug when it's a strike.
Okay. You notice a lot more than I do.
Ooh,
Strike
great
2
pitch.
for a 2-2 count. Way to come back, Ella.
The leadoff batter waits on deck. That's Ashley Frederick,
Their little speedster.
shortstop. Yeah,
Ball a little high. Still count up 3-2.
got 1 to give. So
Full count. Nobody on.
do what
1
you
out.
do, 7. Do what you do.
This is where I say make her earn her way on base. She got to hit a round object with a round object. And try to square it up. And she did. She's swinging
Heater.
for out number 2.
Yes, sir. Right down the pipe with the gas.
Swing and a miss. So 2 down. Nobody on.
Number 15,
And we're back to the top. Is that right, gentlemen?
Back to the top. She led off the game with a little single up the middle.
The shortstop.
And that's the only hit they've have recorded so far.
Ashley Frederick, the shortstop, batting. Slap hitter.
With lots of speed. Strike
It was
1.
right there.
Lead off. Get ahead of the batter now here. So, no balls, 1 strike on Miss Frederick. And she swings, and she's going to drive one in the gap in center
Oh, way
field.
to
But
cut that
Carly cut it off. Nice
Yeah,
job.
kept
keep
that
her
to
to
a single.
Good job holding her up over there
Impressive
first.
right there.
That's good job by Carly Nutkin. Ain't nothing you can do about the base hit, but Carly did a good job of keeping her at first base.
All right.
You bet. Keep her away from scoring position.
Number 2, Bailey Stancion.
This is a big key batter right here that we need to get. She bunted it up in the air to Grace her first at bat.
Bailey Stancione, the center fielder.
We don't want to see number 20 come up to bat in this inning.
No, that'd be all right if we didn't.
Take care of business here. Get this last out. 2 down. Runner at first.
Ground ball over to Mia. Going to fire it over to first base for out number 3.
Boom.
At least I was hoping he was going to call it out. I did.
I was
already called
pause
it.
there. yeah, I'm with you.
So the Billies taking care of business here with a lot of goose eggs so far up on the board. They're leading it 2-0. We'll be right back.
There you go.
So that break means I'm back with you here on UnitedSoftball.com, and gives me an opportunity to thank the fine folks at Wugehausen Ranch. Sure appreciate them, their support of this bottom half of the inning.
The gentleman
$200 tax-deductible donation to United Softball. Proud sponsors of Battling Billie Softball here in the regional finals. Billies. Are they out there? Yeah, there they are, taking on Navarro. So
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that creative.
up in this game, 2-0. Got to get us a crooked number here pretty soon, don't we?
Keep that in the shade there as much as possible.
Looks like Mia's ready to go.
One of my longer commercials is playing. We got 30 seconds. Hopefully.
So just so you know, even at these breaks, our audio is still going through on the video, which is perfectly fine with me.
Okay.
So these conversations that happen right now, just to let you know, they're still going through on video.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can chat it up all we want.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, Miss Mia is fixing to step in the batter's box.
Fans starting to get into it here.
Yes, fans are getting into it. We have a big crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it is a nice crowd.
A lot of folks made the trip from Fredericksburg. They're getting rowdy tonight.
I'm going to guess she's going to watch this one.
Yeah, and it's ball 1.
Just went out on a limb.
Taking big chances there, Hoss.
Ball 1 on Mia.
You know those preachers. Big gamblers.
Big gambler.
Strike 1 on Mia. Evens the count 1-1. Mia got hit by the pitch. Her first at bat scored the Lady Billie's first run.
Be nice to get our leadoff batter on here and keep that pressure on that defense. Like a pressure cooker.
Went a little wider with that strike call. Make the
Yeah,
count
was
1 ball, 2 strikes.
out there a little bit, wasn't it?
I think the catcher helped her out a little bit on that one.
Mia needs to tie her shoes, so we got a little break here. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mia. Mia's another one that's, she don't get too nervous with 2 strikes. Ooh, Coach Hall had to
Look out.
move on that one.
Yeah. Speaking of fleet of foot.
Straighten that out a little bit, kid.
Mia did turn on that one, but just a little bit foul. To remain count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good swing by Mia.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I don't think she'll see that pitch again.
Guys, I'm glad I can stand up. I can pace back here a little bit.
Mia
Ooh,
puts a
right
base hit
up
up
the
the
middle.
middle. That's a great hit by Mia towards the lead off the inning right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she squared up on that one. That was a good at bat for me. A good patience.
The ball was headed right for the center field camera.
If I'm correct, I think Mia got a stolen base the first inning, didn't she, Paige?
Yeah, I believe so. She dove in there around the backside of the tag and was in there relatively easy.
Yeah. So I'd say I'd see that again, I would think.
Yeah, especially with Ashlyn at the plate because she rips a double in the gap. Mia scoring.
Ashlyn Grand Slam Weinheimer up to bat.
Ooh, and
Rolls over a little
Ashlyn
bit.
rolls it over a little bit, over to first base for out number 1, and a little tardy at first base.
Bet she wishes she had that one back.
I think Coach Hall wished that she would have called a fake bunt and stole second on that. But We can always coach real easy up here in the press
Isn't it
box.
fun?
Isn't it fun? Got Miss Reyes, who drove in our Lady Billie's first run up the bat.
Yes,
Kate
sir.
Wenzel on deck for
Great.
the Billies.
Reyes ripped that ball right up the middle, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Ooh, she rips one
Pulls
down
that
the
one.
line just a little bit foul for strike one. We're starting to see this pitcher, I think, a little bit better. I don't know. What do you think, Paige?
Yeah, I think the second time through, everybody will make some adjustments.
Yeah, they start timing her out. It'll be a good thing.
So she's got one strike on her, one out, with Ashlyn at first base. Reyes is going to get a little CNI, but it's going to go foul for strike two.
0-2 the count on Reyes. Billy's leading at 2-0 for our radio audience.
A while ago, Reyes got two strikes on her. She kept battling, and she ended up getting a base hit up the middle. Let's see what Miss Reyes can do at this at bat.
I'm getting text messages. People saying the field looks really nice on the video. It
Oh,
is.
good.
This is a great facility.
Yeah, it
Ball
is.
outside.
It
Looked
is.
close, but Carly took it for 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is one of the nicer facilities out in the hill country. This is a nice softball field.
Strike three, looking on that inside corner pitch.
Kind of surprised Carly took that one.
Yes. So we got Kate's due for a big hit right here. She hit the ball hard at first at bat, but just right at the third baseman.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, a little quick word of appreciation to Coach Womack here at Dripping Springs High School. He has opened up for me 2 days in a row early. Sure appreciate him doing that for us.
The hospitality here has been absolutely fantastic,
Yeah.
no doubt.
1 ball, no strikes on Kate. The pitch was way outside. Let's see what Miss Kate can dial up right here with 2 outs. That fielder's not very deep, but we'll see what happens. Oh, just a little early on it. Kate got a hold of it, but just a little early.
Yeah, she ripped it pretty good.
Hopefully she'll time the next one out, guys.
So Kate, I think, is seeing this pitcher better than she has the last 2 series. She didn't see those pitchers very well, but I think she's starting to see this pitcher
If I'm
well.
not mistaken, she lined out to the third baseman, didn't she?
Hard,
in that
yes.
first at bat.
Kate's fouled another one off third base side.
Yeah, they got her with the jam sandwich there, the screwball.
So she's got 1 ball, 2 strikes on her, 2 outs.
Dicker's waiting on deck, eager for an opportunity to drive some Billies in. So come on, Kate, get on the sack.
1-2 the count on Wenzel.
All low. Evens the count 2-2, 2 outs. Ashland's ready to move over here at first base. Let's see if Kate can find a gap here somewhere. Foul ball.
Ball gets back up into the stands over here on the left side.
You know, one statistic I wish we had, how many runs the Billies have scored with 2 outs? I'd like to know that. Because they've
I think it's 7,311.
Oh, you got it
Yeah.
right there.
No.
No, I know. But they have scored a lot of runs with 2 outs.
Yeah.
So
We got 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and 2 balls. Ball inside.
ooh, full count on
Full
Kate
count.
Wenzel.
So right here, the base runner gets a little head start here. So if Kate does find a gap here, I think Miss Weinheimer Ashland can score on a gap. But she gets a head start here with a full count, 2 outs.
Grace Dicker on deck for the Billies.
Ooh, she did rip that. That's out of here.
Oh, top of the
Top of
fence.
the fence. Oh,
Archie, you're too early.
it looked like it was gone, but Kate did get a hold of that
I
one.
think there's a new dent in the fence.
Well, Archie, you called that one. She squared up on it, and she hit it hard somewhere. Kate Wenzel, that's what she
She hit
does.
it a little too hard. It bounced back to the left fielder, and Ashland couldn't score.
I'm going to talk to her about taking some off of that.
So Grace Dicker up the bat now for the Billies.
And she just missed the home run by about a foot. Didn't have enough lift on it.
Really not much wind here at all, not much breeze. The flag is not blowing too much at all.
So we got 1 ball on Miss Dicker, a little bit outside. I thought that had a chance. Miss Wenzel was checked back in. I'm glad to see that. Strike right down the middle for
Grace Dicker's due for a base hit here too. I'm going to call that one. I'll call that one right now. Base hit could score 2 more for the Billies. They could not bust it wide open, but it would certainly help.
Ball outside for 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ella Weinheimer on deck for the Billies.
Two balls, 1 strike on Grace. And Grace grounds the ball over to shortstop. Shortstop fields it, fires it over first base for out number 3.
So our score is going to remain Billies 2, the Navarro Lady Panthers 0. We'll be back. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com.
Yeah, top of the fence. Kate knocked the heck out of that ball, but just a little bit of breeze would have helped a whole lot. Friendship Insurance is our sponsor of this top of the 4th inning. Sure appreciate the folks over there on Friendship Lane. Friendship Insurance stepping out to serve us a half inning of Battling Billy softball here on United-Softball.com. FriendshipInsurance.com. That's where you can find them online. 319 Friendship Lane is where you can find them. They're in Fredericksburg, Texas. Ryan, see them, see how they might be able to help you with your needs. Any kind of insurance, auto. I guess they don't do health, but auto, commercial. Go by and check out the folks at Friendship Insurance. Brad.
Tiger boys are still in it.
Tell them hello.
Yeah, they
Tell them
playing
appreciate it.
Victoria Friday night.
Ooh, that's a drive.
Top of the 4th inning, leading off for the Panthers, number 20.
So we're live on yours, right?
Sure, whenever, yeah. Yeah, anytime. All the time, actually.
Oh, we live all the time. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought I better let you guys know.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, number 20 stepping in the bat is one of their biggest hitters in their lineup. Got to be careful with her. Kate threw her out from right field a while ago. They keep her off the base path.
We're back on TexasRadio.net now, too, so the simulcast continues.
Ooh, and she smokes that one to left field.
It's off the fence.
Oh, we have a chance to throw her out at second.
Got her.
No, she got she
in there.
was just a little bit underneath the tag. It was
Oh,
close.
that was close.
A good throw, more on line. That gets her. Just a little bit offline.
So runner at second now for Navarro. That's going to bring up number 21, Sydney Booker.
Lead off double there.
Sydney Booker.
Lead off double by.
Alyssa
Navarro?
Hernandez, yeah.
I said she is their big stick in the lineup.
Booker is the catcher for Navarro. Up to bat now.
So we got nobody out. Runner at second base.
She
Ball a
thought
little
about
high. She thought about it, but held back for ball 1.
Top of the 4th. Billy's leading it 2-0.
Strike.
Good pitch there.
Did he do the shoulder droop?
Yeah.
Because I can't wait much longer for a strike call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Starting to sound like a dad, Dwayne.
She bunts it back to Ella on the mound. Ella over to Maddie for out number 1.
But Navarro moves the runner
To third base with 1 out.
60 feet away. But we do have the out.
At bat, number 22, Alexis Valdez.
I think she flied out to Miss Ashlyn Weinheimer, her last at bat. This is where we need one of those routine pop-ups in the infield or a strikeout.
Yeah, I'll go with that. That sounds good.
Ball in
Good
the dirt.
stop there by
Yeah,
Robinson.
Miss
You don't want-
Robinson helped
you don't
us
need a
out
pass
right there. Yeah, pass ball. We don't have a girl that's real swift at foot there at third base, so.
Got a deep porch behind her, though.
Yes, that is. Ooh, she smashes that one. That's going to stay. Oh, drifted foul. Thank goodness.
A long, loud strike.
That's about as loud a strike as you want right there.
Right?
I think I've lost my hearing in my right ear.
Literally? Oh.
Yeah, so that evens the count 1-1 with that loud, noisy strike. So I hadn't seen many off-speed pitches for Miss Weinheimer. This would be a good time for one right here.
She was a little late on that pitch.
1-1 the count.
A little bit outside for ball 2. Makes the count go 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Billie's still up 2-0, but Navarro's threatening with a runner at third base with 1 out.
And the pitcher, Valdez, is batting for Navarro, Alexis Valdez.
Ooh. She's going to get a base hit up the middle. It's going to squeeze by. And then it kicks off the wall. But Carly's going to keep her at first base.
So runner at first now. The run does score. Navarro with 1 run on the board. Fredericksburg 2.
Just like we thought, the series is going to be tight. So it tightens up the score. 2-1 Fredericksburg. They're going to get a courtesy runner for their pitcher.
She flew out to Ashland in her last at-bat in left field, but there she drove it right to center.
Courtesy runner, number 7, Berkeley Andrews.
So here we go. We got 1 out for the runner at first base.
Callie Ortiz is the batter. She grounded over there to Grace in her previous AB. Girls having a little conversation.
You know, Avery Stevens, they just did a story on Avery Stevens in Fredericksburg. She's only got 1 limb. If you look at the first base runner, she's missing her left arm. It's amazing to see these kids still battle through that.
Absolutely,
It's inspirational for sure.
She's going to hit a fly ball to right field. And Kate's going to gun it over the first base. I think Kate showed them that she's got a little bit of an arm out there in right field.
Yeah.
Well, that was a big out, too. So we got 2 down, runner at first.
They're starting to time Ella a little bit. They're hitting the ball hard this inning on Ella. So we'll have to throw some little bit different stuff at them here.
Middle of the lineup, too. Miss Emily Hinkleman grounded to Grace in her last at-bat to end the second inning.
This one's going to be a ground ball to Mia.
She'll take it herself.
We could have got a double play on that. We only had to get 2 outs in that inning, right, Coach?
Yeah, that's an idea. See if they'll give us one on credit.
So the Billies come back, and they still got the lead, but they give up a run. It's 2-1. Fredericksburg on top. We'll be right back.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not telling anybody you're fast. You tell them you just that good.
Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, though. Coach Mayfield, appreciate your text there, encouragement there.
They don't have a media circle out there anymore, do they? Nope, media is not allowed on the field anymore now. I heard that the other night.
Too many people getting hurt?
No, they just feel like
Distraction?
because it's not something outside, like about the on-deck circle. It's always on every field, right? Some fields have them, some don't. So when they do have them, then like special rules apply. There's the people on them, there's the people not in them. So then it was just it's a way the media. 2 weeks ago, I was out on the field.
Just as good as ever. A wonderful service over there. Let them help you make your house a home. That beautiful showroom. Go by there, South 16, just further than the high school, on the opposite side of the street. Go by and tell the folks over at Inside Story how much you appreciate their support of this half inning's worth of broadcast. Proud sponsors of Atlanta Billie Softball on United Softball.
If you were to be on the field, there is no rule to cover as media.
It's kind of fun switching microphones.
You're juggling headphones over there. We're back. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com. The Billies with a 1-run lead here, leading at 2-1 over Navarro. Bottom of the 4th. We need some insurance runs. We need a little cushion.
Ella got her a nice base hit, her first at bat, right over the shortstop's head. So let's see if Ella can keep it rolling here.
Help out her own cause here in the circle.
See if I can get Miss Olivia Finley to run again.
Fredericksburg crowd making some noise, brought their cowbells and hand slappers and kazoos and whatnot.
Ball outside on Ella.
1-0 the count.
It'll be on the river there, wouldn't it?
Yes, a little bit in the batter's box. He's been really consistent as umpire so far.
Hey, Archie, do you remember what Grace Dicker did to end the last inning?
She grounded the ball to shortstop. Shortstop fired it over to first base.
6-3.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So 2-0 the count on Weinheimer now. Ella Weinheimer, for our radio listeners. They ask us to say the first names, especially on the radio. But Ella Weinheimer up to bat here. 2-0 the count.
He called strike one on that pitch. Our scoreboard people up here on the scoreboard even thought it was a ball, but umpire called it strikes, making 2 balls, 1 strike.
Another delayed call there.
And she's going to drive one in the gap. It looks like it's going to get over the right field head.
Yeah.
It's going to be a double for Miss Weinheimer.
That girl, Ella.
Ella Weinheimer got the hot stick. Thank you, Jetta. I know, is Jetta here or there, out there, wherever you are, Jetta? Thanks for the session yesterday. Well, Ella needed some tweaking for sure.
I just want to ask you, Dwayne, that speed going around first base, was that from you, or was that, or where did that speed come from?
She got that from Jennifer.
Okay.
Thank God she got her looks from Jennifer, too.
Exactly. All right, so we got a runner in scoring position with 1 swing of the bat.
It's Olivia Finley out there at second again.
Cameron Robinson up to bat now.
Yeah, Olivia Finley did go in the pinch run.
There it is, Archie.
There, it's a fair ball. And
good sack.
Sacrifice.
That'll work.
Great
Olivia over.
She did her job, and if she would have got safe at first, it would have been a bonus.
Yeah, she almost was, too.
Yes.
She just needed to get it out a little bit further. I thought it was in the box there for a minute, but
it was right in front of home plate.
So the Billies with a runner 60 feet away now.
And a hot stick at the plate.
Yeah, Carly Nepkin drove in our second run of the game, so
1 out. We need to get that run back right here.
Swing and miss. That was a little bit tight. I think she was a little over anxious on that one.
You think?
But that's all right. Like aggressiveness.
Rather be over anxious than under.
Yeah, that's why you get 3 strikes in this game.
It's a gracious game.
That's a nice bunt. We are going to be safe at first base. And she's going to go to second because nobody's covering second base. That is smart base runner right there, ladies and gentlemen. She lays down a bunt. They wanted to keep the run from scoring, and nobody was covering second base, so Carly goes all the way to second base on that. So now we've got 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. They'll bring up the top of the lineup. Miss Mad Dog Finley.
I'm gonna quote Steve Miller. Coach Hall is one smart cookie. That was great play.
Yeah, Carly Nepkin did that last series as well. She had one of those look up, see nobody at second, and extend that bunt to second. It's good stuff.
Finley, struggling this.
Yeah. Y'all can't say that. I can.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit another bunt right here.
Yeah, I'm with you. Load them up for Mia.
Yeah.
Ashley right behind her.
Although, again, Maddie, she's due here, so if she can drive one out, we'll take it.
She doesn't seem to be swinging with a lot of confidence right now.
And there it is. She pulled back, thank goodness, because it was inside and tight.
So 1-1 the count on Finley with 1 out. We got runners at second and third.
That third baseman was in her pocket.
Yes. So was the first baseman.
Sorry, Dwayne.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just going to say the base hit here, we could get not 1 of the runs back, but 2. Get a couple here. That'd be nice.
Yeah, we got some speed on the base path. We got Finley at third, and we got Nepkin at second. Both of them have speed. So,
and both coaches talking it over with their teams. This could be a big situation right here, second and third.
Yes, critical part of the game right here.
Coach Daryl Harberth, the coach for Navarro, we exchanged several texts and emails this week. He's another stand-up guy. It's a lot of fun getting to exchange with these coaches and different programs.
We've had some classy people at each level of the playoff run here.
Yeah. Tardy Purdy's due. Sure would be nice to see her get one here.
1-1 on her. Runner at second and third. See what Coach Hall's got in plan here. She got a big powwow, so. Oh, she went for the bunt and missed it.
Wow. Trying to bunt that ball under her chin.
Yeah, so she's got 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm going to go out on the limb right here, Paige, and I'm going to say she's going to get a hit right over the pitcher's shoulder here.
Okay.
We'll take that one, Dwayne.
You bet. Nostradamus. Let's do it.
Fastball in.
Swing and miss for out number 2.
It's going to bring up Torres, Mia Torres.
Up next for the Billies, number 10, Mia Torres.
Mia got a base hit her last at bat up the middle.
Hopefully she can do that again. Certainly don't want to leave these runners stranded.
Got 2 outs.
Figure out a way to get them across here. We do have Ashlyn Weinheimer on deck.
Strike 1 on Mia. That's common for Mia to watch strike 1. Looks like this pitcher's starting to change their game plan and coming in on us now, so we have to adjust our game plan a little bit.
Yeah, they're shying away from that outside pitch every time, aren't they?
Yep, she's coming in tight now on us, so that's 2 pitches in a row. They get 0-2 on Mia. We do crowd the plate a lot. Lady Billies do, so now they're going to try to come in on us. Mia fouled it off third base side on the inside pitch.
Zone in on that ball, Mia.
I'd like to see Mia back off the plate about 4 inches, and then she could hit that ball hard. Right now it's hard to hit that ball hard as close as she is on the plate, but she's going to make that adjustment.
She stepped back a little bit, didn't she? Well, no, her toes are still on the line.
That's going to be a lazy fly ball to third base on the foul grounds for out number 3.
Our score is still 2-1. Fredericksburg will have your top of the 5th inning coming up.
Well, while we go to commercial break on the radio, I'll thank the fine folks out there at First United, spending life wisely. It's bringing us a half inning, the top half of the 5th here in Dripping Springs, Texas. Sure appreciate Brad Harden and all the folks there on the North Branch and South Branch, and that beautiful new one coming in right across from the baseball field there at Billie High. So FirstUnitedBank.com is where you can find them online. They are proud sponsors of Battling Billie softball. Yeah, is that 2 innings now? We've gotten runners on early and not been able to
produce.
Get it done. Yep. We'll have Weinheimer coming up, won't we?
Yes.
Ashlyn.
And we're back. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com, audio and video. Billy's leading by 1 run, 2-1. Top of the 5th inning.
We got their 8 and 9 batters batting right here. It's big key that we get these out before we get to the top of their lineup. Ground ball to Miss Finley over there at second base. To A.J. Davis for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Everybody likes that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Everybody in the red and white.
Yes, everybody in the red and white.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the purple. Yeah.
So 1 down, nobody on. In the circle for the Billies, Ella Weinheimer. Behind the plate, Cameron Robinson. At third base, Grace Dicker. Shortstop, Mia Torres. Second base, Maddie Finley, Maddie Mad Dog Finley. And at first base, A.J. Davis. I'll get to the outfield in a second.
Swing and miss for strike 1.
I think that bounced off Cam's helmet. Off the bat and then off Cam's helmet. So 0-1 the count. Ashlyn Weinheimer left field, Carly Nevkin center field, and Kate Wenzel right field. Your Battling Billies.
So 1 strike on the batter. Strike 2, looking for 0-2. My old saying right here, you don't have to throw nothing on the white part of the plate on this pitch. This is a pitch you want to go fishing for. And that's exactly what she did.
Good curveball that time. That thing
broke. Had a little spinach on it.
It broke late, but it broke wide, and yeah, she bit.
Well, this girl, we hadn't kept her off the base path yet, but she hadn't crossed home plate yet either, but she has gotten 2 base hits, both of them kind of up the middle.
Good shot of A.J. Davis there. She is definitely one of the team leaders.
Oh,
Wow.
just a little bit outside.
Wow.
I know everybody's going wow on that one, even the Billie fans, but he had been calling that pitch. He's got to make him bring it.
So want to know the count.
You went a little further outside for 2-0.
Cam tried her best there to get that left shoulder around that pitch, but that was screwball, Dwayne?
Yeah, that was a screwball there.
Fly ball to Maddie Finley for out number 3.
And that was a big one.
Yeah,
That's 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Billies. We're going in the bottom of the 5th, leading 2-1.
Archie, remind me, how do we get that second out? Was that a ground? Was it a strikeout outside curveball? Yeah, the second out strikeout.
Yes, strikeout.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll have Bailey Stanzione coming up in the top of the 6th for the Navarro Panthers. But we're headed to the bottom of the 5th right now, and that means I get an opportunity to thank some family. Donnie and Linda Shue, Lisa's mom and stepdad, they stepped up early and gave us a $200 donation to help pay for some of this equipment that's bringing you the broadcast tonight. Sure appreciate their gift, all of our sponsors. And I especially want to say a quick thank you to some sponsors that stepped up just this week. Attic Storage over there on South Washington came through, big donation. Don and Nancy Dicker, Henry and Kathy Dicker. The McGregor family watches online, was watching at a wedding reception this last weekend. Hill Country Propane, a huge donation, a big help to us this week. Sure appreciate them. If you get a chance, go by and tell the folks at Hill Country Propane you appreciate them. Barrett and Christine Dicker, the Holland family, Brad's folks, just a lot of good things. Sure appreciate them.
Bottom of the 5th, the leading off is going to be Ashlyn Weinheimer for the Fredericksburg Battling Billies. Paige, thank you so much for having us join you on the broadcast. We're having a blast here.
Are you kidding?
Want to shout out
you guys.
Shout out to Pastor Bobby Vitek. He texted us, said he's enjoying the broadcast.
Yeah, I saw that.
Strike one call on outside
Pastor
corner.
Bobby.
On outside curveball for strike one to Miss Ashlyn Weinheimer.
If she wants to get a hold of one, guys, I'm okay with that.
Ball outside.
Sure would like to see a couple of runs go across in this inning. We can certainly use the cushion.
Yes.
It's a tight ball game, 2-1 now.
It's anybody's ball game right now. Anybody's ball game.
Ashlyn struck out in the first and rolled over to the shortstop in the 3rd. Here she's batting in the 5th, leadoff.
Just need to relax. You know, everybody says relax. And I know these girls have nerves. You're deep in the playoffs. You're not alive if you're not a little bit nervous if you're playing tonight.
That's right. Check your pulse.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. You win this series, you go to the state championship.
Yeah, there's
That's
only
a big
8
deal.
teams left in this.
8? We are a part of the Elite 8, if you will.
Ball 4. Ooh, he did call that strike. Never mind. I guess I can't read this umpire's thought as good as I thought I could. So fills the count up 3-2 on Ashlyn.
Well, she hit that grand slam on a full count, so let's see what she can do here.
Pitch on its way.
And Weinheimer grounds it over to third base. Third baseman over to first base for out number 1.
Hitting that outside seam again, just rolling over on that. Keep those hands in a little longer, try to drive that ball to the other way.
Other way,
Yeah. I think the speed is really affecting us. This is a little bit slower speed than I've gotten used to lately.
Yeah, we've seen a couple pitchers that were in the 60s. I don't think this pitcher, I don't know, I'm guessing 56, 57 miles an hour, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That's pretty close, I think.
Reyes rips one. It didn't miss the foul line by much.
Wow.
That's why they call this game of inches.
Yes, sir. That was close.
If that's a ground ball, I'm going to say that's fair because it did go over the base, but that was a fly ball. And it's got to land inside the white line.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All these technicalities.
All these technicalities.
0-1 the count on Reyes.
That
hit her.
Oh, I thought it did.
I thought he caught her knee.
Reyes needs to learn.
It must have been the glove of the catcher, but it sure sounded like it got knee.
Yeah.
I would have been limping if I'd been batting.
Grab your knee, hit the ground, and start rolling around and pang.
Of course, she's one of those that I don't necessarily want her to walk. I like the way she swings the bat, especially right now. Boy, she is hot.
Jammed her up a little bit on the
got
inside
on the
pitch.
hands there.
Bottom of the fifth.
It was
Fredericksburg
also
leading
up a little bit in the zone. I think that was a ball. It was probably up a little bit. But Carly does hit that high ball very well. Her and Kate both hit that high ball very well.
Fredericksburg leading at 2-1 for our radio listeners with nobody on, one out. Carly Reyes batting.
She hits a hard ground ball to shortstop, but right at her. Didn't have to move, so for out number 2.
It's going to bring up Kate Wenzel.
I mean, we're hitting the ball hard, so we're finding gloves right now. Kate smoked and almost took the left field wall down her last at bat. Let's see what Kate does. She's hit the ball hard twice. Line drive to third baseman and a hard line drive hit the left field wall. So let's see what Kate can do this at bat.
We need a spark plug.
Ball outside. Good take by Kate. Ooh, that pitcher's lucky she got a glove there. That almost got her.
But out number 3, but Fredericksburg still leading at 2-1. We'll be right back. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com.
Yeah, this game's a lot tighter than I thought it would be, guys. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd jump on it, but we're not. But, man, talk about jumping on things, if you don't mind. I want to thank Neil and Iris Burr. They found out we had half-inning slots available. They jumped on it early and showed their support for these girls, and all the fans and friends that can't be here are able to watch online because of the generous donations of folks like Neil and Iris. So they're here tonight. I got to see them come in and said hello as they walked up, so great to have family here.
Yeah, she's had a little surgery on her hip, so she hadn't been able to come to some games, so she's finally well enough to come to these games right
Carly
now.
Reyes, we just saw her hit. Those are her grand folks, so sure appreciate y'all's generosity and bringing us this half inning of Billie softball on UnitedSoftball.com and TexasRadio.net.
Well, we're fixing to start the meat of their lineup. This is going to be a critical inning for the Lady Billies on defense. We're at their number 2, 3, and 4 batters, so it's going to be a critical time for the Lady Billies defense.
A little gut check.
Yeah, they get through this, that'll be huge. Get through this with no runs. It'll be awesome. I got 6 seconds. We're back to the simulcast. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com. Up to bat now for Navarro is Bailey Stancione.
Strike one call on her to start off the inning.
Yeah, she just pounded the zone there.
Yeah, like we are on the number 2, 3, and 4 batter, so this is a critical inning for the Lady Billies.
Yeah, Alyssa Hernandez is waiting on deck. She's the girl that hit that double to the left a while ago.
The folks here in the Dripping Springs press box told me last week when they played Bernie, the wind was blowing in about 20 miles an hour, and she smoked one and almost hit the batting cage back there in 20-mile-an-hour wind back behind left field. So number 20.
Yeah, I heard
you talking about Hernandez?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ground ball to A.J. Davis, first base for out number 1.
Well, that's a big out, getting the leadoff batter right away. That's going to help the Billies situation here a little bit.
Yeah, that 3 unassisted couldn't have come at a better time. That's for sure.
I'm not even sure you don't pitch around this girl.
Yeah, you don't have to throw to her, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that her speed's going to get you. Don't know her real well.
If you do throw, make her fish for a pitch and throw her off speed.
And I'd like to see a changeup.
Yeah, off speed, something off speed.
I don't think Ella has thrown a changeup yet, and she's got a pretty good one.
Strike one call on the outside corner. So we did get ahead of her, but this is a big stick in their lineup. Let's see if we can keep her down. Kate did throw her out the first inning that we thought was a base hit, but she threw her out at first base. And then she smoked one on the left field. Went a little further outside, didn't fish for it, so it evens the count 1-1.
Yeah, like we said earlier in that Bernie series when they played Bernie, apparently she did most of the RBI damage. You got to respect her.
Good pitch. Just missed her spot.
Oh, man.
Just a little off.
That was close, but the
Little
umpire didn't
outside.
like it. 2 balls, 1 strike. That was a good location on that pitch. I like the location.
1 out. Top of the 6th.
Fouled it off on the edge of her bat. That was a good curveball right there. So now we're ahead. I think the pitcher's ahead, even though it's 2-2. I always think the pitcher's ahead. She got to go 1 less strike than one.
Absolutely. Yeah, she got one to give to a good hitter,
Yeah.
too. No reason to throw anything fat here.
Exactly.
Now that'd be that time for that changeup Dwayne was talking about. Drop it on the backside of the plate.
That'd be a beautiful thing.
A little bit outside with a curveball.
Curve, yep. Curve out. Full count.
3-2. Still don't want to come down the middle of the plate on this batter. You want to make her earn her way on
You
base.
got room for her on the sacks.
Yeah.
And if she walks, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She's got room for her.
Yeah.
Great pitch. See if Nectar can run that one down. Oh, just missed it off her glove. And she's going to stretch it in for a double. So we got a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think we should start. Heck, I don't even care if we start walking her. If the situation's
I
right.
hope we don't have to see her again in this game anyway.
Sydney Booker has flown out to Kate and Wright, and she had that sack 1-4 at first base in the 4th inning to drive to move Alyssa over to 3rd after that double. But here she bats with Alyssa at 3rd again with 1 out.
So we do have 1 out.
Runner at second base. Foul ball, straight back.
Good pitch there by Ella.
Strike 1.
The catcher, Sydney Booker, the batter for Navarro.
Pitcher Alexis Valdez waits on deck. She singled the center, so be good to get this out right here.
It would be a big one.
Ooh,
There was
good
a
hit to
changeup. There was an off speed.
Oh, and he didn't call it a strike.
Oh,
Ooh.
the Fredericksburg crowd doesn't like that. I don't either.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. Everybody thought it was a strike, except for the guy that counts, the guy behind the plate in
For some
blue.
reason, his opinion matters more. I
Yeah, I
don't
guess
get
so.
it. What's the deal? Thought it was all about me.
Ball a little bit low.
Screwball just a little low.
So we got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second.
And the gentlemen all in the red are not agreeing with the umpire on that pitch before that one. Ooh, that's a fly ball to Ashland. Right underneath it for out number 2.
That was a big out.
Big out right
Squared
there.
up well, but Ashland right underneath it.
Big out for the Billies. Billies leading 2-1 with 2 outs. Runner at second.
And you still got to be careful with this batter. This batter can't swing the bat. She's the pitcher. See, she's going to try to help herself out. And sometimes they get a little bit over anxious when they want to help herself out. So you want to fish a little bit and see what she'll do.
That's Alexis Valdez, the Navarro Lady Panther pitcher.
Ball a little low.
Dwayne, what was that? I look a little off speed.
Yeah, a little off speed.
Took something off the screw.
Little screwball, took a little bit off of it.
Had a little
Raise that finger up a little bit. Take some
downward
zip.
bite. She's still working on a drop ball.
Yeah, she's got a drop ball. They don't use it a whole lot.
Yeah.
Ball 2, a little outside. 2-0 on the batter.
Actually, Ella hasn't thrown a lot of rise balls tonight either that I've seen.
So we got 2-2. 2-0 with 2 outs.
And a base open
Yeah,
to
the
a
base
good
open.
hitter. Sorry, that's the pitcher coming out in me, y'all.
Yeah.
Great
Still
pitch.
outside.
Great pitch.
Ella took a look at that one saying, what do I need to do here?
Yeah.
That's all right. 3-0. Nobody's hurt. If she gets a trot down to first base,
Even if she walks.
we got a first base open.
Yep.
So you still want to be careful here. You don't want to groove one right here.
3-0 the count.
4-0 the count.
So she gets a trot down to first base, and she'll get a courtesy runner because she's the pitcher.
I still think that's not terrible. We got to force out any base.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. And she did a little damage in the last inning or the inning before that.
Yeah,
so.
single up the middle, hit it pretty hard.
I think she's the one that drove the one run that they have in. I think she drove it in.
Yeah.
What has Ortiz done tonight? I don't know if we can look back, but
Haley
Ortiz is up.
She's rolled over to the third baseman on her first AB, and then she hit that dart to Wenzel to end. For the second out in the fourth. So she put a good stick on it. That first pitch she jumped on, if I remember correctly.
Yes, first pitch to Kate Wenzel, line drive.
She looked at the first one there.
There we go. We got strike one on the batter. So that was ahead. That always helps when you get ahead of batters. So I know we always talk about that, but it's a whole lot easier when you pitch ahead.
I think what's going to help us a little bit here too. Our lead runner doesn't have a lot of speed there at second, so
Kate Wenzel is pretty shallow in right field. Ground ball to, great play by Maddie Finley.
Yeah,
one hop for out number 3.
Gatored that one, gobbled it up, baby, for out number 3.
Good play there, Purdy.
Yes, that was nice. That cut down their threat. And we need some insurance runs going into the top of the 7th inning.
Yes, we do. It's 2-1. We'll be right back. TexasRadio.net, United-Softball.com.
Hey, Archie, help me out. Wenzel, she finished the last inning. Kate Wenzel, how did she finish the last inning?
She hit a screamer, one hopper back to the pitcher.
Yeah, that's right. The dart that almost got her. Yeah, that's right. Well, folks, we need more than one run out there ahead. So 2-1, the Billies. Going to have to get her done. We are right after Kate. So we got Dicker, Weinheimer, and Robinson coming up. Starting to smell something again. I'm not sure what that is, but it's worked out throughout the year. Dovetail Authentic Branding. Let'sDovetail.com. Our score system that we use was developed by my good buddy Christian Collins. Sure appreciate him. Ben Rogers, Laura Bobo out there at Let'sDovetail.com. Proud sponsors, Battling Billie Softball. Some good stuff starting to happen for those folks. A lot of good things could happen for you. If you got any organization or anything that you need some branding, some marketing, by all means, go check their website out and you can get a flavor for some of the work they've done. It's beautiful. Crowd's starting to get into it a little bit.
It's getting pretty exciting here, guys.
Need a big inning.
Big inning right
Go ahead
here.
and break out.
It'd be a good time to get Grace Dicker on bases, but she's got some wheels. I believe she can steal second base, so we can get her on any way we can.
Come on, Grace. Come on, kiddo.
All right, we're back with our simulcast now, audio and video.
We got Grace Dicker leading it off for the Lady Billies. And she's got to drop a bunt down, foul ball for strike one.
0-1 the count on Dicker.
Billy's trying to set that table.
A tight regional final game here. 2-1. Billy's with a one-run lead. And I agree with you, Archie. We need something to happen here. We need to make something happen.
Ball outside.
Radonna, thanks.
Count 1-1.
I just want to thanks Radonna for your text right there. Radonna's requesting instant replay, and I am on it, girl. Just need $695 per camera.
Grace Dicker grounds it hard again. The shortstop over to first base for out number 1.
Dang.
We're hitting the ball hard, but we just can't find that little
Find
gap.
a gap. That's right.
Ella is 2 for 2 in the game with a single and a double.
Number 7, Ella Weinheimer.
Cameron Robinson on deck.
So Ella's been seeing the ball well this game. Let's see if she can help herself out again. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0 the count. Well, one good thing is that we are through the meat of their lineup. That's big.
That's big. Strike 1 on Ella.
There's that delayed call.
Even count 1-1. I did see a shoulder shrug a little bit that time, so I could call a little earlier.
He's killing me.
Ball inside. Here's a count, 2 balls, 1 strike. We need a base runner any way we can get one right here.
For sure. Ella's
2-1
got a
the
hot
count.
stick lately. Let's
Ball outside. 3-0. Oh, never
my
mind.
goodness, see there? No.
man.
What was that pitch?
He has not been calling that all night.
No.
Where's the replay? That was way outside.
It's coming next year, Lord
Oh,
willing.
okay.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now that was outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
that looked pretty good.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Ella.
That's about what the Sweeney umpire was giving us last year's area round.
Yeah.
But thank goodness this is a little different here. All right, here we go.
Ella fouls it off third base side. Remain 3-2 on Ella.
Full count. 1 out. Billie's leading 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning.
2-1.
Come on, Ella. We're cheering for you, kiddo.
Grounder to shortstop.
Is that
Oh, she's going to. Oh, she did come back down on the base for
Did
out
she?
number 2. Yep, she come back down on the base for out number 2. A little high throw from the shortstop there, but first baseman went up there and come right back down on the bag. for
Ella
out
kind of
number 2.
Ella was kind of chopping down at that one a little bit.
1, 2,
Shortstop
3,
made the play.
4, 5, 6 threes tonight.
And that's what Bernie did a lot in their series.
Man, inside seam, ladies.
2 down.
Ball outside for Robinson.
Cameron Robinson, catcher for the Billies. Got Carly Nebgen on deck.
Got 2 outs. Nobody on base. Way outside for ball 2.
2-0 the count on Robinson.
And the Billies are clinging to that 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball, ooh, he's going to call that a strike. I seen his shoulders waggle on that. Thought it might have been inside, but he called it a strike for 2 balls, 1 strike. She's moving the ball in and out a lot in this game.
If the scoreboard is right, Fredericksburg has 5 hits and the Tigers have 7.
I was looking at their statistics during the week, and these two teams are incredibly similar.
It shows.
Ugh.
It shows right here.
Yeah,
Sure
Navarro has the 5 hits, and the Lady Billies have the 7.
Yeah, that's right, because we are the home team.
Robinson, soft grounder to third base. She has
got
some wheels, but
Oh,
she's
just
out by a
half
step.
Yep, half step.
So we go to the top of the 7. If we can get 3 outs before Navarro can cross home plate, the Lady Billies will take the first game. So it's anybody's game right now.
We got work to do. We'll be right back.
Well, and we're still right here with you on UnitedSoftball.com. Fans, you can hear them starting to get into this game. Want to thank our top of the 7th sponsor, one of our newest sponsors, Neil Caldwell, taxidermist in Center Point, Kerrville, Fredericksburg area. His number's right there on the screen. Neil, sure appreciate your gift of $200 to help us cover some of the equipment cost and broadcasting costs. These playoff tournaments, we have to be sub-licensed under Sports in Action with the UIL, and each one of these series costs $200. And this, our last one, the next one, should the Billies, good Lord willing, make it into the next round, the next round will be covered, I believe, by Sports in Action.
I think Fox Southwest.
Is that right?
There's a lot of those
There you
on
go.
TV.
Well, all that to say is this is our last one. Darn. But it sure has been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot, grown up, and I want to, again, thank Neil Caldwell for his support of Atlanta Billy Softball, UnitedSoftball.com.
Leading off, the top of the 7th inning.
Perfect timing. We're back to the action.
Yeah, we're at 7, 8, 9 in their lineup. Let's leave it at 7, 8, 9, and don't go any deeper than that.
I couldn't agree more.
And the ladies will get out. Lady Billies will get out of here with a game 1 win. So this is very key. Let's keep these girls off the base path.
Number 6, Emily Hinkleman, the left fielder.
Starts with strike 1.
Got a girl, a good start right there. She has rolled over to the third baseman and hit a pretty good one to the shortstop, Mia, who finished that 4th inning with that unassisted play. Stepped on the bag at second.
A little bit outside. He called that on us a while ago,
Yeah,
but he didn't give Ella that one.
No.
1-1 the count.
So here we go. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on base. Billy's leading 2-1 in the top of the 7th. And she flies one to center field. Carly Nepkin's going back over her head. Let's see, we have a play. Oh, that person Mia needs to sort of let go, and I might have a play at second.
So got a runner at second now. Hard hit ball out to center field.
Hit the base of the wall for a leadoff double. I would smell a bunt right here if I was coaching, and I'm pretty sure Navarro coach is going to lay down a bunt here to move her over to third base with one out. With the number 8 batter batting.
Yeah, Sydney Stevens coming to the plate. She's flown out to Ashlyn out there and left and hit a ground ball to Maddie in the 5th.
Let's
So
see what
6th hit of the night for the guest, the visiting team from Navarro.
Oh, she's
Big
swinging
hat
away.
there.
Swinging away. I thought she'd be bunting, but that's why we're up here announcing the game's not coaching.
Yeah, not everybody's a bunter.
Yeah.
They might. I wouldn't be surprised if they call it right here. You know, give her one pitch
I watched
to
it.
hack
He didn't hardly give any signals, so we'll see what she's doing here. Ooh, she hits a ball, but it's going way foul over the third base dugout.
Just going to get Ella ahead with an 0-2 count.
0-2. That pretty much takes the bunt out of the equation. So let's see.
Didn't look like
if
she was
Ella
even
can
thinking
finish
about it either.
You
So,
know?
like you were saying.
So we got 0-2. Ella's ahead here. Fly ball right behind us here.
That was a pretty
Foul
good
back.
pitch. Good idea there, going upstairs a little bit. If she's going to be hacking, why not try the top of the zone, see if you can pop her up.
Little rise ball on the outside edge there.
Okay, we got no balls, 2 strikes still. We need to get this first out of the inning here.
Yeah, it looked like she was glancing into the dugout for some last-minute ideas there.
Ball high and outside.
Yeah, sorry
Not a
about that.
bad pitch though. And that count. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tying run is at second base for Navarro. Foul ball straight behind us again.
Another pop up, top of the zone.
So the count remains at 1-2 with no outs. Runner at second. 2-1 lead, or 1-run lead for Fredericksburg. They're leading at 2-1 over Navarro.
Maddie, be ready. I'm feeling a soft fly ball. We maybe hit to the right side here if we can get it in our hands.
And she's towed up pretty close to the line on that batter's box, so
And
she's
we're
looking
going
for that
out.
outside pitch. Strike 3, looking.
We'll take that. That was a big out for the Billies, going down looking.
And out number 1 brings up their number 9 hole batter.
That'll fire up the Fredericksburg crowd as it
Number
should.
3,
Number 3, Lindsay Gresham.
Lindsey Gresham.
Big pitch right there. Big pitch. Strikeout number 94 on the year for Miss Weinheimer.
This girl struck out last time up at bat, so let's see if we can get another punch out right here.
So 1 down.
Swing and a miss to strike 1.
Finish strong here. Finish strong.
Got the little slap hitter up next for the Lady Panthers. Foul ball to the right side to make the count go 0-2.
Yeah, real quick 0-2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes.
So now go to work, Ella, right here.
Working ahead, you bet. Got some wiggle room here.
Yeah, she is. Lindsay struck out a couple of times tonight.
She fished that one pretty far outside
Yeah,
a while
yeah,
ago,
she
so
did.
I would kind of go that same option right here. I'd throw one about 2 ball widths in that other batter's box.
See what Coach Hall. Yep.
See what
where
Coach
we're
Hall
heading.
dials up here.
And that's what she did.
Oh,
Swing and a miss.
Big pitch. Big strikeout
She went
number
fishing.
95. 95th strikeout on the year for the sophomore.
This girl's hit the ball very well tonight. She did a soft liner to Maddie her last at bat. Her first 2 at bats were base hits, so we got to finish right here. This girl.
Yeah, I got a couple of singles to center on this one and fly out to
Maddie, I think, is what I remember, but
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
We need an out.
Any way we can get it and out.
Yeah, absolutely. We need an out. Pitch on the way.
Ball outside.
Want to know the count?
This is a tough batter right here. I think Carly's just a little deep in center field, but that's just my on this batter. But ball low, 2-0.
Good set of eyes.
Number 2 batter, has she hurt us any? This girl can hit. Maybe we're pitching around her.
Not yet. She's flown out to third on a bunt. And then.
Oh, now we got a wild pitch, and they advance her to third base on a wild pitch there. So it's 3-0.
It's going to move the runner 60 feet away, unfortunately.
Coach Hall going to call timeout, talk things over. 3-0.
That's a good move by Coach Hall.
Yeah, why not?
Calm the nerves down a little bit.
Absolutely. Yep.
We'll be right back on TexasRadio.net.
Yeah, so Archie, you were asking about the 5-hole hitter.
It's actually
the 2-hole. Yeah, the 2-hole hitter. I'm sorry. She has popped up on a bunt, rolled over to Mia once, and then the one on deck, yes sir, and then hit first base. AJ unassisted.
All right, right here, 3-0. Still don't want to groove one here. You got a base open. Ball 4.
And probably having her walk is not necessarily a terrible thing. She's had a pretty hot stick tonight.
So I don't know. We have a play on here, first and third, but we'll see what happens. It'll probably be a stolen base, I would say, on the first pitch here.
Yeah, that young lady at first base, Ashley, she's got a ton of speed, as I recall. So
a lot of stolen bases this year.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure we'd make an effort to gun her.
Just come back so hard to the pitcher and see what the girl at third base does.
Yep. You can run your cut play here, but this might be a little dangerous.
Ground ball to Maddie Billie. We're going to take it under.
Billie's going to win
game 1. 2-1.
Billie's going to take game 1. A stellar performance from our Billie defense, holding Navarro to 1 run.
How about them Billies?
Big crowd here for the Billies. Great job by the hometown Fredericksburg fans coming out and supporting the Battling Billie, Lady Battling Billies.
Good stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing us swing the bat really well come Thursday. At what time?
6:30 Thursday.
6:30.
I want y'all to know I was wringing out my hands big time behind you guys. I am telling you that right now.
Well, I'm one of the 3 here that don't have a kid out here playing, so I can imagine what these 2 beside me are going through because I know how it is. I've had a daughter in the circle. I know how nerve-wracking it is.
There's a lot of separation in your mind and in your emotions and everything like that. That's for sure. But the Billies do it. They win it 2-1. We're going to come back with some final thoughts on the radio and probably on video as well. We'll be right
why
back.
not?
Wowza.
Well, that gives me a chance to say thank you to our last sponsor for today, Almosta Ranch, bed and breakfast there on 1290 South Eagle. You can find them online too, bit.ly, Almosta Ranch. Oh, I'm missing an L there. I need to work on that. It's not Almosta Ranch, it's Almosta Ranch there in the URL. So they're proud sponsors of Battling Billie Softball here on UnitedSoftball.com. Again, I've mentioned it a couple of times now, and I want to mention it one more before we shut things down. Mr. and Mrs. Holland, sure appreciate your gift that came through for us this week. Barrett and Christine Dicker, you as well. Let me get an image up on the camera for you guys there. There's Coach Hall. Hill Country Propane, huge gift that came in today. McGregor family, again, pulling us out of the out of the red last week with their donation online. Henry and Kathy Dicker, Don and Nancy Dicker last week, enabling the broadcast of our previous game. Attic Storage on South Washington. Also Peachtree Inn, folks. They're the same. Attic Storage, Peachtree Inn, all the same. So grateful for your gifts and contributions, making this possible. Thank you, guys.
Huge win for the Billies to take game 1, 2-1 now. You don't want to get complacent, although it's a good place to be.
It's a good place to be.
There's a lot of teams that have been bumped with one win.
weekend,
I was just going to say, we bumped a team, Rio Hondo.
But go ask Splendola, who was ranked number 1 in state. Run rolled Robinson the first game 14-4, and then lost 9-8 in the second game, and lost 2-1 in the third game. So Splendola, the number 1 team, is out.
Splendora gone.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, there are 4 times that happened last weekend.
Yes.
4 different groups.
4 different groups.
4 different matchups. Yeah, lost the first game, came back and won the next 2.
That's not going to happen in this series.
I was going to say, I don't see
it's another weekend,
taking her foot off the
another weekend.
It's a different weekend.
Different weekend. Billie's did a great job of winning the first game 2-1. Hopefully we can take care of business Thursday. They can relax and go to their graduation and not have to press. And I'm pretty sure the Lady Billies want to do that.
Yeah, that'll be great.
For sure.
That'll be great. Well, God bless you, folks. Paige, thanks for having us join your
pleasure was
broadcast.
mine.
That was
Pleasure
fun.
was mine. Thank you guys.
I think it worked, I guess. Did it work?
We'll iron some things out.
All right.
So
thank you.
We will sign off, and Thursday we would like to have a few more fans here from Fredericksburg if they can make it.
Yeah, that'd be terrific. Stands were full, but why not fill them up more?
Yes.
Overflow section had room for 1 or 2 more people standing up.
Fredericksburg wins game 1, 2-1.
Are we off, Coach?
We are gone.
All right. Well, thanks, folks, for watching. Sure appreciate all the supporters. Sure appreciate Coach Hall. Want to give a big word of congratulations to Grona, Hall, Marshall, and, of course, the athletic director, Lance Moffitt, as well. Well done, Lady Billies, especially. You girls have just continued to work on your game. One drops, the other picks right back up. One picks up, the other says, well, I can do that too. It's just contagious. So just very proud of Battling Billy softball and all the work that these girls have put into going on and winning what we hope is Game 2 Thursday, 6:30. So please, by all means, come out to the ballpark. But if you can't, hey, why not watch it here on united-softball.com/live or listen in texasradio.net. It's been a pleasure to work with Archie and Dwayne, Coach Archie, 18U coach for United, 10U coach for United, and Dwayne, of course, spent a lot of time with the 14 and 16U United, and just super grateful. So, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Proud of these Billies and the job that they've done. And, again, Coach Womack, A.D. Zimmerman here at Dripping Springs High School. Beautiful facility, and they could not have been kinder. So thank you. Thanks, everybody, for watching. God bless y'all. Everyone drive safe. Get back to see these Billies one more time.